For the third week in a row, we have a new #1 in the World Padel Tour. But be careful because this week is Masters week in Marbella, and that means that more points will be given out than usual. Could be there a different #1 next week? What will happen if Galán wins this tournament? Hello to our players, I'm Pablo and I welcome you to a new 4Set. If 2 weeks ago Agustín Tapia was #1 in the world and then Lebron and Galán got it again, now it's time for Arturo Coello. Because Arturo is, from this Monday, the new world #1 in the world. Actually, Arturo and Agustín, after the winning in Vienna last week, had this to say.
Bueno, es verdad que vamos mejorando partido a partido. La verdad que todavía no caemos de que llevan 30 y pico de partidos. Yo creo que cuando empezó el año no nos hubiésemos imaginado, pero ahora lo estamos disfrutando a full. Espero que esto no se termine nunca. Tengo muchas personas que agradecerle, pero principalmente a Pablito el fisio, que este torneo me la pasé más en el fisio que en cualquier otro lado de Viena. Y nada, estuvo siempre pendiente de mí, como está pendiente de todos los jugadores, así que nada, agradecido con él, agradecido con el equipo, Arturo, que me sigue demostrando que por más que me pase lo que me pase, él va a estar ahí apoyándome, tanto fuera como dentro de la pista, y feliz, muy contento. Sí, estoy bien, solo que le dije a Pablo, ajustame el vendaje que hoy me duele o no me duele, le pego igual. Imagínate que no me lo puedo sacar, me lo sacaba siempre después de los partidos, ahora no me lo puedo sacar, así que bueno, ahora con unas tijeras.
La verdad que en Vigo lo celebramos los dos, yo lo sentí como mío, aunque se puso Agus, creo que a lo largo de la temporada vamos a ir cambiando, no sé si con los rivales, pero entre nosotros también, con lo cual creo que lo importante es que la pareja esté uno, que el equipo funcione y estoy muy feliz, la verdad que lo quiero felicitar a él, porque él sí que hoy demostró ser un auténtico uno. Mi función era fácil, era jugar como siempre, era jugar con todo. Él tenía un poco más de limitación y yo creo que la gestioné de maravilla. Creo que es difícil cuando quizás no estás al 100% en todos los sentidos gestionar la cabeza más que el juego, porque el juego se vio que lo podía ejecutar de manera perfecta, con lo cual, nada, muy feliz, lo felicito a él también porque ha hecho un torneazo y nada, celebrarlo y a pensar en Marbella, que es en nada. Bueno, yo perdí mucho durante mucho tiempo, entonces ahora que gano me resulta más fácil entrar a la pista. No, la verdad que nos retroalimentamos mucho, creo que los dos nos apoyamos cuando quizás uno flaquea y está un poco más bajo. Creo que el otro está muy pendiente y lo intenta levantar y buscar ese hambre en donde sea, en la motivación, en que ha venido nuestra familia, en que hay que seguir luchando. Creo que es una suerte poder jugar al pádel y dedicarnos a esto, con lo cual el hambre creo que tiene que estar siempre en nosotros.
Arturo Coello is the youngest #1 in the history of the World Padel Tour at the age of 21. He was also the youngest player to win a World Padel Tour title alongside Vela at the age of 19. And he was also the youngest player to reach a World Padel Tour final draw at just 17 years old. It's something epic what Arturo is achieving in his career, and also is something epic what Arturo is achieving with Agustín Tapia. They have played 8 tournaments of World Padel Tour this season and they have won all those 8. 37 matches, 37 wins. 74 sets in favor are only 6 against. 484 games in favor for just 266 against. They have without a doubt the best start of any World Padel Tour season ever. So the question is anyone able to beat them on the World Padel Tour? Not even in Vienna, with Tapia's physical pain in his right arm, we haven't seen them suffer against any other couple. When they have wanted to, they have beaten the rest of the couples in an impressive way. Stup and Dineno are on the hand, but they haven't been able to repeat the victory they achieved at the Premier Padel Doha. But in this World Padel Tour Marbella, there are 2 aspects that can complicate Coello and Tapia unbeaten record. Firstly, the World Padel Tour Marbella itself. For the 3rd time this season in the World Padel Tour, it will be an outdoor tournament. Sun and wind are aspects that always make the matches more balanced. The most dominant couples lose a bit of control, and that makes the matches more unpredictable. In fact, Coello and Tapia will play their first match in World Padel Tour Marbella against a new couple that we will see in a few moments. But if this Marbella tournament is special because it's outdoor, it's also special because it's a master tournament. That means that each player of the winning couple gets 2,000 points. For example, in the race, the difference between Momo, that is the 5th qualified player, and Stup and Dineno, that are the 3rd, is more than 2,000 points. But then there are many players that the differences are much smaller. And there are just 5 Masters tournaments this season in the World Padel Tour, so getting a good result in this one is vital. Do you want me to make a video explaining how the World Padel Tour ranking and the World Padel Tour race works? Subscribe to support the idea. The second point that can complicate the life of Coello and Tapia this tournament is the return of Ale Galán. I only say Ale Galán because, as all we know, Juan Lebron is still injured in his right elbow. So Galán will play this tournament with one of the most outstanding players of the moment, Jon Sanz. Jon just got 2 semifinals and 3 quarterfinals with Garrido and Coqui Nieto, and the level he's showing is being incredible. Jon has an ultra fast game with a good smash that this week we will see how it can mix with Galán's game. They are the couple that most eyes will be on because of Galán's return to the competition in a good shape. But what will happen if Galán and Jon Sanz wins in Marbella? Will Galán recover the first position on the ranking? The answer is simple and is no. Ale Galán defends a lot of points at this moment of the season, so in many occasions he could only defend points but not sum them up. While Arturo is the opposite. He defends few points and it's very easy for him to add points and increase the distance. And what about Agustin? Well, it's something similar to Ale. Tapia defends more points than Arturo, so he will remain behind him if everything continues like this until the end of the season. There, their points will be equal and finally both at the same time will be number ones in the world. But can Coello and Tapia play before the final against Ale Galán and Jon Sanz? In a few moments we are gonna see the draw. But before that, it's my time to take a risk and bet on the player to follow on this tournament. Think about Marbella, Master Tournament, Heat, Outdoor. So my vote, thinking about all this, is for Momo Gonzalez. He's going to play at home and last year he made it to the final. It is true that the last tournament in Vienna with Sancho Gutierrez didn't go well, but before Vienna, in Copenhagen, they reached the final. So it's time for Momo to take a step forward and be more aggressive when needed to make more points. I trust him and Sancho to do really well on this tournament, and they can only face Coello and Tapia in a potential final. So how is the World Padel Tour Marbella draw? Well, as I said before, Coello and Tapia will debut late in the afternoon on Wednesday with the court not too fast against a new couple, Coqui Nieto and Pablo Cardona. Watch out for that match because the conditions of the court and facing a new couple such as Coqui Nieto and Pablo Cardona could be a death trap. I have made my bet also for this tournament, so let's go for it. According to my predictions, Ale Galán and Jon Sanz will beat Paquito and Chingoto in the quarterfinals, and there will be a match between the number ones in the semifinals. It will be a spicy replay of the Copenhagen final in the semifinals between Sancho Momo and Stupa Dineno. As I think this tournament is for Momo, they need to qualify for the final where Coello and Tapia will be waiting for them. How do you see the World Padel Tour Marbella? Who will win? Leave your opinion in the comments. Thank you for watching the video and see you in the next one.